Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hey Boo. I'm Jackie, and that's Chrissy, the Listen Queen, and Howard.
You notice how she was excited announcing herself and me, but then it was, and that's Howard. You can tell when married couples are having a tiff because they're not happy go lucky in that moment, at least with
That's
their
why.
significant other.
That's
Howard,
why.
Howard, no.
So, how
Yeah,
was everybody's week? It was good.
yeah, long.
How cold is it up there in Indiana?
21 degrees.
21. Where was it up here?
Snow and ice on the
Or
ground.
50 something?
You know how my week's been going.
Yeah, you know how my week's been going.
No, I don't.
It's terrible.
I'll pay her no more.
So tonight we're going to talk about this video that we got that was telling us about what some stuff that we might have in our house that could be demonic, and we don't think some of the stuff they said is true, right, Chrissy?
We don't think most of the stuff they said is true. So here's the thing. Do we want to play that video or just talk about it? It's up to you,
Let,
Jackie.
let let's play the video, the part where some of it where which ones he said we shouldn't have.
Well, that's what the
Then
whole
we'll
video is. Hang on a second.
yeah.
I'll get it pulled
Let's
up.
let's play some of it and talk about a little bit of it.
Okay. Give me a second.
It's cold, David. Anything under 50 is cold.
I'm looking for it.
I shared it under my.
We don't want to hit that, right? Like hot photo of my sister.
No, we don't want that.
No. I want to see your sister.
Come on, please.
Man,
You shared it on your wall, Jackie?
Yes. Should be the first thing you come across.
Kevin tagged us in it, so I would have assumed it would have been on my wall, but for some reason it's not. Let me go to your wall. We're going to get our whole self together here in a minute, people. Just saying.
I'm not filming right now, Greg. I had to take the week off because I am on babysitting duty.
Yay. He came up to the house and saw the lights, and first thing he says, "Oh, the Grinch."
Okay, I'm skipping through the ad. Give me half a second and then I'll share the screen. Skip
Help
ads.
me. Help me. I need help. Help me.
Be quiet.
Help me.
Okay.
I'm
Stop
stuck
it.
between both of my wives.
Stop it.
Help me.
Present, share. Okay, share.
Yeah, I think that when I was listening to it on the car, and I think he's.
Let me know when you hit the share for the screen, and I'll hit.
I'm gonna share it now. Right. There you go.
Move from your house today. We will talk about demonic objects or cursed objects that we need to get rid of from our houses to experience breakthrough in our life. Now, concerning the demonic objects and cursed objects, I have another video that you need to watch first before you watch this one. The video is below in the link in the description. Now, concerning the things that you need to remove out of your house. First of all, I want you to ask the Holy Spirit to reveal what needs to be removed. Secondly, start with the obvious. Sometimes there are things, for example, you go through your house and you notice that it's just obvious it doesn't belong for a Christian to have these things in their house. They shouldn't be there. Number three is check the closets, office, basement, backyard, storage, and even your car to see if there are things there that just you're in doubt. And my rule is, when you're in doubt, throw it out, meaning you're just not sure if, hey, is this supposed to be in my life or not? Number 4 is scan your digital space for images, photos, or things that maybe you saved from your previous relationships, or things that you found online that do not glorify Jesus Christ. Number 5 is look for demonic symbols in pottery, jewelry, clothes, and other objects. Now, when it comes to those 8 things, here they are. Number 1 is the symbols, pottery, jewelry that are by Native Americans that serve as spirit guides. For example, a lot of the Native American paganism has things that are demonic in nature, and these objects are used by their religion and by the spirits as a point of contact between this realm and the other realm. For example, one example is dream catchers. They're supposed to catch bad dreams and protect you during the sleep, but a lot of times they're actually an open door to the demonic spirits and attacks in your life and on your car, if you have one in your car. And the idea that, oh, but they just look good and they're just a bunch of jewelry, that's how you think about that. But those things have demons attached to them, and they're dedicated to the devil. The second thing that you need to keep in mind are the symbols, books, and objects representing the new age. One of the examples is tarot cards. And some people are like, oh, there's no big deal about tarot cards. Like, those things are demonic, and these things are connecting you to a demonic kingdom, and you need to get rid of things that are representing and projectifying the new age. The third thing that you need to remove is the symbols or books or objects representing witchcraft. Now, examples are Ouija boards, voodoo dolls, and spell books. So if you have those things in your possession somewhere in your house, you need to get rid of that, and get rid of that today. The fourth thing you need to remove is good luck charms. Example of that are crystals, rabbit's foot, or any kind of good luck jewelry that people get, especially on Indian reservations, or maybe you would go to another country and you receive that as a souvenir to bring you good luck. Those things should not have place in your house or your dwelling, because a lot of times they have demons connected to them. Number 5 is symbols, images, statues of other religions. For example, Satanic Bible, statues of saints, or pentagram, or skulls, or death, things that are represented in other religions and they mean something in those religions, including like skull or death or a skeleton or a
If I can skip this, thank you.
snake or a dragon, though they may not serve as a particular emblem of a particular religion, but they do connect to death, they do connect to darkness, and they do connect to things that as Christians we should have no part in it. Number 6 is demonic games. These are games, for example, like Dungeons and Dragons, games that are in their nature are spiritual, and they can be an open door to demonic kingdom for you to be exposed to the demonic attacks. Number 7 are movies and music. Videos that show extreme violence, horror,
Just wait,
satanic
Raymond.
rituals, and porn, as well as music that glorify Satanism, immorality, graphic, explicit. Those things, they are behind the scenes, have those demonic spirits behind it, because the devil is spreading his garbage through the movies and through the music. Now people say, oh, I just like the beat. See, that's the bait that the enemy uses. Oh, but my favorite actor is in that movie. Or like, oh, I just ignore the part that, there's so much spells and witchcraft in that movie. I just watch to the good part. I apply, find a biblical lesson in that and stuff. And so we shouldn't use those excuses. And there are things that have the appearance of sin and darkness, and we should walk away from that, because it has a potential of opening our life and exposing our life to the demons. Number 8 thing that you need to get rid of are the gifts, items, objects, and letters from your ex or a person that you've been in a relationship with, that maybe that relationship ended, whether it was because of sin or it was not the right relationship in the first place to be in. And though these things might not be demonic in nature, but a lot of times they do have a hold on your soul and on your future. So again, those 8 things are pretty much items from the Native Americans that connect as a spirit guide. Also, symbols representing New Age or things connected to the New Age, things connected to witchcraft, number 3, good luck charms, number 4, number 5 are things that are symbols and signs or emblems of other religions. Number 6 are demonic games. Number 7 is movies and music that have horror, satanic rituals, and porn. And number 8 are things that connect you to your past relationships that were harmful, painful, or maybe have ended, and you need to just move on. You may say, so what do I do with those things? After I've asked the Holy Spirit, after I've started with the obvious, after I check the closets, office, basement, backyard storage, and my car, I scan my digital space. I look for those objects, those pieces of clothes. What I do now with that? Now, the physical things you burn with fire. Things like on digital space, then of course you delete it and empty the trash can. And so, but you can burn it with fire. Sometimes you can't burn it with fire. You can just throw it away. And just honestly, when you do that, just renounce those things and renounce the spirits connected behind those things. And then just anoint your house with oil, anoint the space that these things occupied with oil, and just rededicate that space to the Lord. Not only our bodies, but also our soul. Not only our soul, but also everything that we come in contact with has to belong to Jesus Christ. It doesn't mean it has to have a fish on it or the crucifix, but it does have to belong to Jesus Christ. And
Okay. So we just wanted to give y'all insight into the video that we were tagged in and presented with today. Keep in mind that nothing that he said do I agree with, but I wanted you guys to hear what we were hearing in the video. I mean, we could have talked about it just in generalization, but I wanted you guys to get a feel for sitting there listening to the shit. I'm sorry. I know this is supposed to be family friendly, but we're going to go NC-17 today. The shit that he was spewing, because I don't believe in anything that he just said, and I don't believe that the general Christian faith would stand behind what he was saying in that video.
So,
Jackie Howard.
so how is a demonologist? So, what do you think about this?
Can I be blunt?
Yeah, but we could barely hear you.
Can I be blunt?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, on the blunt side, I don't trust him because that bitch is cockeyed. You don't trust a cockeyed bitch. Just say it.
Well, so
That's it.
here's my thing. Here's my thing, and this is one of the things that I replied to Kevin, who's the one who tagged us all in this, is that number one, you can't battle evil unless you know what evil is and who and what you're dealing with. And anybody who has any experience with battling anything evil in nature knows that people like demonologists have to know the Satanic Bible. They have to understand it, because you got to fight fire with fire. So you have to understand where they're coming from, what they're doing, what their religious basis is, and how it works. Having that thing in your home does not make you evil, does not turn you evil, does not make you bad. And to say that anything from Indians or Indian heritage is bad, I mean, that's a slap in the face to me.
Yeah.
I have Indian blood. I mean, I have enough to have a number through the tribe. So to say that is just wrong and disrespectful. And you can't say that anybody who has any other descent can't be a Christian or can't have any of these things to follow a Christian belief. So, and typically I don't talk about religion because it is such a hot topic and I know people get heated about it. And I am not knocking or disrespecting anybody's faith at all because I believe in God. I believe in heaven. I believe in hell. But I believe that this guy that did that video is a complete whack and he has no idea what he's talking about. Obviously, he was ordained on the damn internet or something because he does not know what he's talking about. He does not. You can't sit there and say that a dream catcher is demonic.
I
Who?
know that surprised me. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, then I'm
No.
walking around with the demonic symbol on my body because I have a tattoo of a dream catcher because it relates to my origins. So why would I not carry that symbol on me? You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that that's demonic or evil in nature.
Or having tarot cards in your house.
Right. Exactly. I
I
have
mean,
probably 15 different decks. Some are tarot, some are oracle. They're not demonic in nature. And I mean, we even discussed the Ouija board. Everyone that knows me knows that I don't like the Ouija board. I don't use the Ouija board. I think that it can open portals, so I don't fool with it. But I'm not going to tell you that you can't own one. And I'm not going to tell you that you can't attempt to use it in a positive manner because that's not my responsibility to tell you what you should and shouldn't use
that's
as
right.
an investigation tool
Yeah.
or as a tool to connect to the other side. Do I agree with it? For me personally, no. But am I going to tell Howard, no, you can't do that? No, I'm absolutely not going to do that. And anybody that does is shameful, in my opinion. I just think it's ridiculous.
What was another one? Crystals.
Hey, Beth.
You can't have crystals.
Is Beth in here?
Yeah, Beth's in the house.
Was she who said WTF?
That's David Hope.
Oh, yeah, David. When we saw that video, we were all like, "Oh my god, I can't." It's intent. It's what you're using it for. And if your historic lineage takes you back to a number or a multitude of things, that doesn't make them demonic and it doesn't make them bad, because let's face it, what if we're all wrong? What if every single organized religion is freaking wrong?
Yeah.
What if everybody's going to heaven no matter what? What if heaven
Everybody's
is
going to
right?
hell.
Well, what if heaven's right here on earth? What if hell is right here on earth? You know, there's things missing in the Bible, the Holy Bible, that Christianity is based on. There's
Don't
books
get me
missing.
started about the Bible.
There's
Don't get me
books
started about the
missing
Bible.
from the Bible. The original language that it was written in, some of that stuff doesn't translate and never did translate. So it was lost along the way. And anybody who has any type of faith knows that a lot of the Bible is life lessons, and it's to teach you the morality of humanizing people and things.
Well, the Bible was written by man, so man is flawed.
Well, exactly. So I'm not going to say that you can't take some of what it says and use it for the good, and I'm not going to say that, God doesn't exist, because he does. A higher being, a Holy Spirit does exist, but it is a devil's world. Who wrote that?
David.
But you can't take other religions and mock them and slam them and say that any type of symbolism or connection to spirit is wrong, because who are you? Some of these things that he's talking, and when you talk about Indian heritage, shit, they were around before Christianity. So what do you mean that they can't use those things? I'm I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused. I'm a little irritated. And
Eh, because if
I typically don't cuss on Hey Boo, so I'm sorry. But this guy is an idiot. He's an
is he
idiot.
saying is he saying that because he
I can't hear you,
said
Jackie.
is he saying that because if you have that in your house, it'll give you bad luck?
Yeah, he's saying that any of those items that he mentioned, if it's in your house, it's demonic or of demonic nature. No,
So
I believe what he's doing. He's actually trying to,
can't hear you out.
and that, I am saying that with what he's doing, the video that he made there, his intent is to actually ruffle the feathers of people in the paranormal community and ruffle people who are religious in order to get viewership. The more views you have, the faster you become monetized. Okay. So that's what I believe what's going on with that.
So you think that he sparked that debate to really get people up in
Watch his
arms
channel.
about what he said?
Watch his channel.
You do watch his channel, or
no.
you're saying that he wants?
I don't even watch my channel.
I cannot, Howard. Jesus, take the wheel.
Then there might be
That's
some
sacrilege.
people that might believe it and say, "Oh my God, I have that. Maybe that's why I got bad luck in my house." Right? Don't be looking at me like that.
Well, and he's saying that you have to take away your historic lineage. No, the freak you don't. See, I almost said the F word. I'm so irritated with this moron. You don't have to take away things that are ingrained in your DNA. You do not. Absolutely not. And anybody that follows or listens to this idiot, I'm sorry, but he really he needs a come to Jesus moment. He really
Yeah.
does. Because he does not understand the concept of religion or faith.
And what does Jesus teaches you?
What?
To love and to look. What does Jesus teach you? He
To love
teaches you
everybody
to
unconditionally.
love and love everybody.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So what he's saying is full of shit. If
I'm
you
not trying to get religious on here. I'm just saying that's what
No, but
it
you're
is what
right. The Christian faith is based on love and be loved and be kind to other. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's about that humanity factor, and being humble and being kind.
Mhm.
you see what he said.
We discussed the hazards of Jesus taking the wheel. I know there weren't cars around when Jesus walked this earth. I know, Raymond. But he is a divine human or divine
Being.
entity who I'm sure could take the wheel. I'm just saying. I mean, okay, so you both have faith in God. You both pray, right?
I'll pray for her.
Howard, you pray for everybody. Stop it. Don't act like. See, this is the good show.
Pray for
You have to
myself.
show the
I'll
good
pray for
side.
myself.
You-
I pray.
Listen, if
I
I
live
could
the next
smack
morning.
him through the camera, I would. So, but the whole point is this: it's that kindness and love that we share and show one another is what Christianity essentially is supposed to be. And he is not showing that in doing this video. He's not. He's bashing cultures and
He's
religion
not he's bashing cultures, he's bashing religions,
and
he's bashing
ideology that's been around prior to Christianity.
so he was politely putting down, it was a polite hate.
Well, he can politely kiss my ass. That's where I'm at with
And
him.
that's a lot of ass kiss.
Yes, it is, but I don't care. It may take him all day, but that's okay. I don't care.
Jason has told me this.
Leave Jason out of this. Oh, Greg got to go to dinner. Great topic. Oh, bye, Greg. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I hope you have a good dinner with your family.
Yes, that's what we do, as in you become a demonologist. You have to study theologians. You have to study wherever there's light, there's dark, and you have to study both in order to counterbalance each other. It's like yin and yang. If that's the best way to put it.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good balance. It's good versus evil, right versus wrong. And you're not going to you can't have one without the other essentially, but I'm not saying that please pray for Howard. Help, really, Howard? Who's saying please pray for Howard?
That was David. Hose.
Hey, Scotty.
I can't put that one on there, Scotty.
What?
See my check this month. What? He's blackmailing you or something?
You can put that up there all day long, Raymond. His phone is broke, so he won't see that comment. Just saying. Just saying.
He said moochies, love. Who's he doing? Throwing you kisses?
I did not. That's funny.
Pimp J-Mac out.
I mean, so everybody in the audience that watched that video, I mean, other than the fact that he's a complete moron, did anybody think that anything that he said was even factual?
Nope. But then again, you have to look at both ends of the spectrum, because if you don't, then you're not being skeptical and you're not being open-minded. As a paranormal investigator, you have to look at both ends of everything.
Looking at both ends of everything doesn't mean accepting those that are wrong.
How do you know that he's wrong? You just said it just a while ago that what organized religion is wrong, or which one is right.
Well, what I meant by that is this, and this is my personal theory, and just mine. I don't expect people to take it and run with it, but my theory is this, is that if you have faith in a higher power, whether it be God, Jesus, Buddha, whoever it may be, you're still getting to that light at the end of your journey, is what I'm saying.
Scotty came in late. He didn't see the video.
What I'm saying is that you don't have to have one religious faith and base to get to the end result, in my opinion. I think if you have that belief in that higher power, that you will get there in the end. And then we're all going to be like, see, I told you, we were all right, we were all wrong. We're all still going to the same place, whether we're a Christian or a Buddhist or a Catholic or a Methodist or whatever you may be.
You want to send that video to Scotty so you can see it?
Yeah. Hang on, Scotty. Okay. I don't care about you getting paid $1,000 a month. Copy.
I can't believe just a glass of champagne. I'm gonna get liquored up.
Who's getting liquored up?
What Irene said, and we can all have a glass of champagne in heaven. Just a glass, I'm going to get liquored up.
Oh, be a big celebration.
We do love you, Scotty.
Hey, Scotty, there you go. We showed it on the broadcast so everybody could see what the heck we were talking about. So basically, it's just this whack job saying that it was either 8 or 9 things that are demonic in your home that you need to remove, including anything by Indians or the Indian heritage.
Tarot cards.
Tarot cards, Ouija board.
Now, I did agree with them on one thing.
What was that?
Anything that your ex has in your house that you have like written notes, messages from an ex-lover or an ex, or,
Presents.
whatever, you get rid of that shit. And I do believe in that.
Send it to me because I'm not gonna go to a site. This extra ticket.
Joanne wants to. No, who's it? Yeah, send it to. I guess Joanne. She
Okay,
wants to see the
Joanne.
video too.
Okay, Joanne, hang on.
So is that she said like Irene said, like, how am I gonna get rid of my cat's cremated remains on my mom's ashes in my house?
Yeah.
So he wanted you to get rid of that.
Yeah,
too?
anything that's
Wow. No.
like I have a couple of locks of my daughter's hair. You think I'm going to get rid of that? No.
No, and he said anything spirit in nature is demonic. No, it's not. The Holy Spirit is a spirit. Is he saying that the Holy Spirit's demonic in nature? No.
I'm talking about no, Joanne. I'm talking about like ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, ex-wife that you don't know. Oh, get rid of that shit quick.
And he said, what, demonic movies? Now, would like Annabelle
And
be
porn?
demonic?
He said porn and horror movies. Who doesn't watch horror movies?
Who doesn't watch porn?
Well, a lot of people don't watch porn. I'm just saying.
What she doesn't know doesn't hurt, right?
I cannot. I cannot.
I'm behind your back 24/7 anyway, so I know.
Except when you're at work, I got the midget porn blaring in that room. You wouldn't believe it.
Probably so.
And she's laughing. She's like, heck with it. That's okay. He has an albino midget porn link.
Really?
He
I like the ones
probably does.
Even like the ones that mutated, amputees. I like them too.
I cannot.
I can.
I cannot.
No, he said find stuff in your car. I mean,
Well,
most people.
He was talking about dream catchers when he was talking about dream catchers. He was even hanging in
That
your
falls
car.
underneath the Indians and stuff like that.
Exactly. That's what I said. Then I'm walking around with a demonic symbol on me because I have a tattoo of a dream catcher.
I never saw that many people with dream catchers unless it was on back of the window. But
I used to.
Crosses.
I used to have a dream catcher hanging from my mirror.
Oh, okay.
A small one. But I don't think that's bad.
No. I think they're pretty. I would like to have one.
You want a dream catcher?
Yeah.
I'll breathe you up one later.
You will.
Howard's crafty. He probably can do one.
I just can't.
I am crafty. I went today. Went to the cemetery and I took pictures.
That? I love
Send it to Christy.
I have a dream catcher above the head of my bed. And like I said, I have a dream catcher tattoo. There's nothing wrong with that. And to say that it brings bad spirits or demonic spirits and demons are all around us anyways. It doesn't take an object to bring them forth.
No, it don't.
That's what I did today.
Okay, let me get here and I'll share it.
And mind you, it was cold out there and windy.
There you go.
See, I'm crafty. Look, this is how crafty I am. Look,
I thought it was beautiful.
It's very beautiful. The snowman in the middle.
that's
Yeah.
2 Christmas trees. It's one on the right side with the star on the red star on it, and then there's one for Liam. That's in his little statue. Yep.
That's very
Yeah.
cute, Howard.
I'm crafty.
You got the angel wings on there.
Even got the little one. The one to the right is Christmas in Heaven, the heart. Yep. They both have angel wings.
Oh, that's sweet. Very sweet.
And they light up too.
You did a good job.
Yep.
Very pretty. Very, very pretty. I like the purple. That's my favorite. The purple and the blue.
Yeah, that's her favorite too. She loved purple.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, yeah, her Christmas stocking's hanging up now. She's got a purple stocking.
Yeah.
Oh, purple. Oh, wow. I think it was a Barney thing.
Did you say Barney?
Yeah,
Jessica did not like Barney. Don't even act like she did.
she did.
No, she didn't.
She did.
My kids like Barney.
Lord have mercy.
Until I started singing the song, I love you, you love me. Let's get together and kill Barney.
Really? Then she got into what was that? The big comfy couch. And then now, when she was a teenager, when later on a late teenager, she watched Adventure Time.
The Big Comfy Couch was a good one. Adventure Time's a good one.
I know they used to put holes in my couch and pull shit out. I had to buy a new couch every other month.
Every other month.
I'm serious. They would put holes in that. I come down on them like the wrath of God, and then they would just go back and look, Daddy, look what I pulled out of it. And here comes the dog out of the couch. Get the dog out of the couch. I mean, no, you just don't do that. You just don't do that.
That's right, Miss Joanne, baby steps. And I'm glad to hear that you put a tree up this year.
Yeah. Even after she passed, she passed in October and December, I still put a tree up because I knew that's what you want. So
Yeah.
It's all done for her, not you.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. My boys love that show.
The one that Cat Dog.
They like that one too.
And what was it? The one I liked was Cow and Chicken. I like Cow and Chicken.
Hey, Eric.
If you ever watch Cow and Chicken, that was a good flick. I like that.
That don't sound familiar, but if it was that in that era, I probably saw it.
The daddy had sex. The daddy had a sex with a cow or a chicken. They were brother and sister or something like that. Yeah, brother and sister. The chicken was a boy and the cow was a girl. And the daddy had sex with both a chicken and a cow, and they became cow and chicken.
Howard.
Serious. That was the premise of the show.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I think that you are on something today, sir.
Oh, ma'am, that's Cow and Chicken. Came on about the same time as Johnny Bravo did and all that other stuff.
Oh my gosh, my kids love that Johnny Bravo. He was such a doof. He had like
half the stuff you're saying I never watched. That's sad. I had sad life.
Jackie, it's okay.
Woman never done nothing until she met me. Nothing. Tell
Wow.
him.
No, I didn't.
I drug her out of her shell.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
Now I'm trying to put her back in it.
Yep.
Scotty said yes, cow and chicken. I don't remember that show.
It's like cat dog.
He said that show was weird. Kind of reminded me of Ren and Stimpy. Now I remember Ren and Stimpy.
And then had the baboon with the red butt. Remember that? Yeah, that was funny.
I
That was-
remember
I think that was on Cow and Chicken. I think that
The
was.
Simpsons. The Simpsons was big when I mean it's still even out. There's still new episodes out, but that was big when I was a kid.
I'm trying to get Dakota to start watching South Park.
Howard, that is not appropriate for him. No.
Respect my authority.
You be having him say, "No, kitty, my pot pie."
Yeah.
He killed Kenny. oh, oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
by the way, I
girl.
want to mention something. You seen in the beginning of the promo, or whoever's out there watching still. We showed Fear Fest in New Orleans. We have prices now, and those will be up hopefully sometime this week coming. Hopefully.
Be watching the website because we're going to launch it and you'll be able to buy booths and tickets.
I think you'll be able to go to with an Eventbrite or whatever. What's the name of it?
It's Eventbrite will sell the tickets for us, but it'll be on our website for FearFest.
Right.
So it'll be on fearfest.com.
And I guess we could type up something to make it look pretty on, post it on the pages and stuff like that. You ready for snow, Chrissy? That's what it said.
How much is coming?
IR
Scott?
Baboon. That's it. That was him. IR Baboon.
What?
IR Baboon.
What's IR Baboon?
That's the baboon had the red ass.
Is that a cartoon?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. You didn't see Cow and Chicken. You didn't see the baboon. That's good times. Hell, I watched that show if it still came on. I'm gonna have to Google it.
Yeah. It's probably on YouTube.
Really, Scotty? Really? Really, Scotty? Really? Really? Yeah, the red guy. Eric knows.
I haven't even heard that. What channel are y'all on?
Yeah.
The Devil Guy. Now, I do recall that name.
But he was a red guy. He was devil.
Well, okay.
Yeah, but if you listen to anything that guy said, I mean, that's why we played it on here. That way you don't have to go back and give him any more views than what he deserves. But that's the kind of crap that you see out there. Anybody who, that's all it is, I think it is. It's just somebody's looking for viewership. He slandered a whole bunch of people. I mean, he went across the board.
Yep.
He did. Religions. I mean, tarot cards. That's knocking out all. So in other words, you're saying psychics are demonic?
Yeah. He is. Any type of mediumship or connection to spirit is demonic in his eyes. And I will say that a lot of religions, or a lot of, well, I won't say a lot, but some religions do think that any type of mediumship or tarot reading or visions are demonic in nature.
So if
I
you have
don't-
deja vu, you're a demon.
Basically.
And then I'll come to your house.
I I mean, but the Bible talks about gifts and the gifts of premonition and the gift of speaking in tongue. And I mean, so biblically speaking, if you want to go that route, the Bible talks about those gifts, and it's not in a negative connotation. It's gifts from God. So
Amen, sister. Preach on.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not trying to make it about church. I'm not even trying to make it about religion. It's just, to me, it's about faith.
And this is a good subject, especially being on a Sunday. I mean, actually, I gotta get something.
That's
One
the one
thing I
thing
don't
I-
understand.
Go ahead.
It says the one thing I don't understand that, but if they look up some nation stuff, it's actually very much in the Bible and gifts from God. That's what we just
It
said.
is. It absolutely is.
Mhm.
And it says that those gifts can only be given by God. So those people that are born with these gifts and born with premonition and born with the ability to see and know things, those are gifts that were given to them. And most people that walk with these gifts will tell you it's a gift and a curse in and of itself, because there's things that we don't want to see, there's things that we don't want to know, there's things that we don't want to feel, but it's part of who we are.
Yeah, this is like me. You know, I mean, the story of me, and this is going out to everybody out there right now. Now, I was told I'm a little bit psychic, and I am an empath.
You are.
And
How
I
many of
say
us have told you that?
a lot of y'all, and my empathic skills are, I know that I'm hungry.
I cannot. I cannot. Howard.
I mean, I have a few dreams. That's it. I call it deja vu.
But dreams, typically speaking, are prophetic in nature, meaning that it's meant to either deliver a message to you, deliver a warning to you, to show you insight to something that somebody else needs to know. Dreams have meanings, and the Bible even tells you that.
I mean, that's what I believe in. I mean, I don't believe I'm empathic. I don't believe in, uh, I mean, and I'll say this out there too. A lot of psychics that you see out there are full of shit.
I believe that. Yes, they are.
And in order for me to believe that you're psychic, you have to prove it to me. And I can count on one hand, and I know a lot of psychics, but I can count on one hand how many psychics I believe out there. And that's including Miss Cleo.
I cannot. Put Eric's comment up there. Yep, you betcha. Especially growing up in the Bible Belt, it's one thing you don't talk about, but because it comes from the devil. Well, I mean, biblically speaking, if the Bible tells you those gifts are given by God and from God, then it's not from the devil. So that's what I would point them right back to, that verse. But I don't get into huge religious and scriptural debates. I don't, because I get real agitated because people don't want to hear that, or they want to flip it and turn it. And then I get irritated. So I usually don't discuss religion or politics. But I think it's an important subject, because if you got people out there watching this Yahoo idiot that we just watched,
Yeah.
that's a problem. You got people that are going to throw stuff from their historical or cultural backing. They're going to throw it away or burn it. No.
And then he wants you to burn everything.
Right. No. I mean, I literally was sitting there listening to that video, and Jason was like, he's an idiot. Who are you listening to? Because he knows that the stuff that was coming out of his mouth just was absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just
Everybody
ridiculous.
who watched it and are pissed off about it, about what this guy said, welcome.
Our
Merry
job is done.
Christmas.
We made everybody irritated because I was irritated watching it. And Kevin Petrie, I hope you watch this version, sir. You say that we don't do topics that you always like and it's boring. This is not boring. I'm doing a topic that you sent me. Just saying.
He's not even on here tonight.
Well, he better watch the dadgum replay or I'm going to hurt him. He going to need Jesus and the Holy Spirit and an ambulance.
Good topic, Kevin.
Oh,
And nobody noticed. Look, my woman, she got her hair did it.
it looked beautiful. She got her hair done.
All kind of shit with it now. She wanted that. Is it too short? I don't know. Is it too long? I don't know.
Off the bat.
No, I think
Guys.
it's perfect length.
Feels good.
Scotty,
Guys.
he could see things coming before we can. Absolutely.
There you go. If you got that ability, power to you, brother. That's what I say. Power to you. I don't want to see it coming.
Irene said, here people are scared of what I do and they are afraid of it. That's better. Here people are scared of what I do and they are afraid of it. Not that it's demonic or anything crazy, but they think it conjures up stuff. They think, not that it does. And I'm not saying that there aren't things that could bring about evil or conjure evil or open a portal for evil, because that too does exist. But what I'm saying is everything that he was spewing was a line of crap.
That's it. Look at Scotty. You said that. I said that also. You don't trust an asshole like that.
Scotty!
You can see you coming from behind. And look straight ahead. That's what I'm talking about. You don't trust somebody like that.
Put what Eric say also in regards to things that most would consider evil in Pentacle.
It's Pentacle.
Is Pentacle very different from the pentagram, and Pentacle is the right side up star of the pentagram, has the star reversed. Right. Yeah. So in a lot of, I'm not even going to name the religion, but there is a certain religion or religious facts that believe that a pentagram is evil in nature just from jump, and that's not true. Culturally speaking, it was a good symbol from the beginning, but somewhere along the lines, something happened to turn it evil.
Right. That's just like the swastika. I mean, you look at a swastika now and you think Nazi. And
Yeah.
it actually has another definition to it.
Does it really?
Mhm.
What does it mean?
Oh, I forgot, but that's a different definition. It's a whole different definition. I watched a whole show about it. I forgot.
I believe you. I just didn't know that. That's interesting.
It's a whole different meaning to it. It's been dated back like years. I mean, way before the Nazis even thought about it.
And this is where it comes into play, guys. Do your research, do your background, go on your instinct and your intuition, because just because somebody or some group or organization says it's bad or evil does not necessarily mean that that is what that symbolizes or what that means.
Yep.
You're a grown person. Make up your mind. Decide for yourself. Do your research, and make your own opinion. Don't go by what somebody else tells you what to do, except by me. I'll tell you what to do.
Don't listen to
You see
Howard.
me.
No.
But besides that, no, don't make your
Don't
own
listen to
opinion.
Howard. Don't listen to Howard. He'll get you in trouble every time.
So our time is almost up. It's almost 7. Yes. Just there. 2 more minutes.
Oh, we can go late.
We can.
There's nothing after our show, but
I mean, if y'all want to keep going, we can.
Yeah, I am working on Hey Dude. That'll be coming on soon.
oh, of course you wanted to talk about Hey Dude. I cannot. You were not promoting that crap. Howard.
Because we're taking the next 2 weeks off because Christmas and New Year's Year's falls on Sunday, and we
Yeah.
want to spend time with our family. We'll be back after New Year's, but he said he might be on Hey Dude
Hey Boo won't be on for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Hey Dude will be on.
No. No. I'm co-owner too, Betty. I will go in and I will cut that stream. I promise you.
You think that's the only place I've streamed this thing to? Everybody will be watching around the world, baby.
Look,
I'll be on hold.
You got me admin on all your stuff.
I know.
Irene said, "What's Hey
I
Dude?"
would be like, wait a minute. It's not going. Why?
What was the conversation with my daughter and son? And she said, when you get gray, you better color your hair. And he said, whatever you say, sweetheart. And I said, hey, Caitlin, X Mr. Howard with this.
That's what I looked over at. I looked over at him and went,
I cannot.
he wanted to so bad. She was watching. I'm gonna get Dakota running around like that.
I cannot. Put up Scotty's comment. No, the one before that.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's like they say. No.
Oh, here it is.
It's
one?
like they say 666 is the number of the beast. But there are some people out there that deciphered it to 333. What you think? You know, the whole 666 thing, didn't that come from the horsemen that are released in the end days? Is that where 666 was derived from? I could be wrong on that, but I'm a big history buff, I'm thinking that that's where that came from. And I'm not saying that it's bad, but I do know that a lot of people think that it's bad. The swastika was meant to mean hope, but the Nazi reversed it to make it represent all hope is lost or gone. Wow. That's crazy.
I don't know about 666, but here we can give you the 411.
The info? I cannot.
That's all we can do. Yeah,
For us,
information
means death in Japan. Really? 444 means death.
Wow.
That's interesting. Okay, Scotty. He said he'd be right back.
So you're gonna have a bunch of fours on you tomorrow morning.
You're gonna have it on my forehead. You're gonna paint it while I'm sleeping, huh?
You're going to work with 444 for you.
When I was a cashier and 666 came up, I would have to add a penny to it because I would not. Can't touch it.
Are you superstitious?
Yeah, it must be superstitious. Yes,
Well,
And she has anxieties about everything.
I do.
my grandmother was superstitious. Like, if a black cat crossed in front of you, you had to throw salt over your left shoulder. Otherwise, you couldn't keep going or it'd be bad luck. I mean, she really believed in that.
You didn't see what I did, huh?
What'd you do?
You lit up a cigarette and shit's going right in my face.
I blew it right in his face because he kept backing up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, everybody's watching, whoever's left watching this. Friday on the Unholy Trinity, that's going to be at 9:30 p.m. Central Time. We're having our Christmas party. And I'm inviting all the show hosts from my other shows to come on there.
Really? Am I invited?
No.
See?
She's one of the hosts on Paranormal Swamp Talk. You can't tell her she can't come. Jackie, I'll send you the link. Get on it on your phone. The heck with Howard.
I might be sleeping. You said that time I'm sleeping.
Yeah, she's got to go
Because I
work
have to
next
be
morning.
up. But then Saturday's Christmas Eve, and am I going to do any work Christmas Eve?
You don't do any work now.
Yeah, I tried. I tried my hardest.
She works 9 hours, people. 9 hour shift.
At Walmart.
She might
At
work
Walmart.
45 minutes.
I don't believe that.
Watch my story tomorrow because see, we everybody in produce at Walmart has to wear a hat. So I told him if
yeah?
everybody wears a hat, if everybody wears a Christmas hat, I'm posting it on my Facebook. So y'all better wear a hat.
Oh Lord.
Ha, I don't wear underwear.
What is it?
That wash how I wear underwear and some crotch will itch.
616 is the original number. Oh heck, I don't know, Scotty. There's all kinds of things out there that says one thing or another. But I get what you're saying. People take one thing and turn it into symbolism when it was never meant to be anything bad.
Yeah. And Scotty, if you didn't hear that, we just talked about Friday's show. It's going to be a Christmas party.
Are we doing Paranormal Swamp Talk on Wednesday?
Yeah, why not?
Yes. Okay. Just making sure. Everybody should know we'll be back on Paranormal Swamp Talk. What are we going to be discussing?
You just hosted this show, not me.
Well, I doubt that I'll be on. I don't think I'm going to be doing Listen Queens Friday. It's Austin's 16th birthday, but we should be done with the birthday party in time for me to do Unholy. So
Everybody's invited. I'm gonna try to put one in the host chat room, and you might be able to see some of your other hosts from other shows come on,
sure,
and we'll fit as many as we can.
on screen.
Are y'all going to dress up? Are you going to be Santa Claus?
No, I'm not gonna be Santa Claus. Santa Claus is gonna be his own person. Santa Claus makes an appearance. Santa Claus makes an appearance.
Scotty said, "Paracomedian is the party, yo." You are the party, Scotty. We love you, buddy.
Yes, we do.
My eldest son was born on Friday the 13th. Wow. Yeah, Austin was born December 23rd.
So whatever you do, people, do your research. I want to emphasize on that. Do your research.
Don't
Don't
take
listen with other.
no. Look historically on what those symbols mean and what the I don't want to say religion, but what the history of the culture is, because that in and of itself, to take that from somebody is wrong. It's just it's wrong.
And if you believe anything that that guy says, you can send your checks in care of Howard Petrie.
just Facebook pain.
We'll take half your check, send it to me, leave that, and you will be forgiven.
For your sins.
Yeah.
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Oh, shoot fire.
There's David again. He finally came back.
He was just talking about Scotty today. Scotty too hottie.
Yeah. And he will be at Fear Fest also.
Yes, he will. He will be there, people. All right, what you think, Howard? I think we should end the show so we can all.
Not me.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So, like I said, next Sunday and the following Sunday on New Year's Day, Hey Boo would not be on, but we will be back the week after that. So
First week in January.
Yeah, the second week in January.
Yeah, the second week, the 8th, January 8th.
January 8th. We'll be back January
I won't be here.
You won't?
No, that's Elvis's birthday.
Oh,
I
it is?
cannot.
Wow, I didn't know that. We have to celebrate. Oh, we can talk about Elvis.
We could.
The ghost of Elvis.
There we go. Some people say he's not dead.
And January is the first official start of king cake season.
Mardi Gras, baby. Mardi Gras.
Hey, when we went to Caitlin's house, she had a huge king cake sitting on
I
her
know I
table.
was staring at it. My God, too.
I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and be safe. And
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, y'all. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Bye,
And
everybody.
we see y'all Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll see you Wednesday too.
Love and kindness.
And next Sunday, we'll see you on Hey Dude.
No, we're not. No, hey, dude. No, hey, dude. No, hey, dude. Good night.
Good night,
No,
everybody.
night. Why you want to say good night? Why? Okay, we'll go night. Good night, everybody.
Good night.